What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Thrive Forever Fit Show. I'm your host, Jay Nixon. And today we're going to talk about something that is really needed right now, and that is positivity. Today's episode is titled Deliberate Acts of Awesomeness. So during this crazy time, guys, of uncertainty and chaos and overwhelm and anxiety, I think it's really important that we highlight some of the awesome human behaviors that I have personally witnessed. Now, again, I can't touch on everything out there. Today, I'm going to cover some things that I have personally witnessed in my own life that I think are going to give you some, I know they're going to give you a little bit of oomph. And right now, that's what we need. Because if you turn on the news, all you're getting is right? All you're getting is that overwhelming information of more cases, more deaths, more this, more that. And let's be honest, that is out there. You don't need to go and consume that every day. I was having a conversation with Lori last night, and I said, listen, because I'm not a news guy. I don't watch the news. I don't listen to any kind of talking head. I don't listen to anything. I'm very controlled in the way that I receive information. And so I even said to her last night, I'm like, listen, we know factually that everything is closed down or in place as it is, shelter in place, stay home, cover your face, do all those things, not going to work. Both of mine and her businesses are non-essential. I own a fitness studio. She owns a day spa. Obviously, those are non-essential businesses. So we know for a factual basis that we are not leaving the house until May the 1st. We know that for certain, maybe even longer, but we know May the 1st. So what is the value of going and consuming all of the data that the news is giving you on a second by second basis? What's the value? And I'm asking her this question because I don't do it, but I'm trying to get a perspective from other people, right? As I'm trying to help other people, even her. Like, I don't want her to get consumed and caught up in the overwhelm and the chaos and the anxiety because, the numbers rise, right? Every day the numbers go up. Well, that's just common sense. I know right now, if I go on the news and I knew what the numbers were yesterday, there's a 99.976% chance that those numbers are going to be elevated today from what they were yesterday when I went and looked. That's just common sense. But I also know this: if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and listen, I'm not saying that I don't care about humanity either. I'm not saying that I don't care about the people that are infected and getting and dying and all those things. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this, from a very controlled perspective. If you know that you and your family, the people that you're intimately and mostly responsible for in the world, are doing what they're supposed to be doing, meaning they are shelter in place, meaning they're not going to shopping malls. I know shopping malls aren't open, meaning they're not going out and licking doorknobs and doing those things like that. You can pretty much guarantee that they are not going to contract the virus, right? Unless they're going out in public or unless their work is considered essential. Then that's maybe a different level of concern. But even at that level of concern, if that person, or if you are that person and you're doing the controlled mechanisms that they have instructed you to, washing your hands, not touching your face, blah, 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 the likelihood of you contracting this, goes down. So let's get back to what I was talking about. What's the value in watching the news 24/7? I even asked this to Laura last night. I said, what's the value in watching the news at all? I was like, I know this for a fact. If something happens on a catastrophic level or something happens on an amazingly great level, someone in my life is going to let me know. They're going to send me a text message. I'm going to get a phone call. I'm going to get an email. I'm going to get a direct message. So I know for a fact that I don't need to be consuming information from the TV or from the internet. Right? We can all agree on that. That somebody in your life will let you know what is going on. So I said, based on that, wouldn't there be more value if for the next, I don't even know what today is. Today is April the 6th, right? So we know until April the 30th that I'm locked down. I'm in jail, right? I know that. So what's the value between April the 6th and April the 30th of me going on and consuming that data? There is none. It's a negative value. It's a diminishing return. It's negative momentum. And what I want to do is I want to create positive momentum in my life so that when this does end, and I'm a firm believer that it is going to end, hopefully sooner than later, that I am ready to hit the ground rolling. I don't have to regroup and reconfigure the patterns of my brain to get them away from all of the catastrophe, all the chaos, overwhelm, over all the drama. I'm going to be able to go back into society and be ready to jam. I'm going to be ready to go. Right back to business as usual. Business is normal. Business is better because I've taken this time to work on the things that I need to work on for me, my business, my family, my money, my everything, right? It's an opportunity. So today I just want to simply share with you a few things that I've seen, deliberate acts of awesomeness, because I'm a firm believer that situations like this don't create insecurities. They don't create problems. What they do is they uncover problems. They uncover insecurities. They uncover areas that you needed to work on that you were able to mask with being busy or with a positive economy or with a job or with this or with that. So right now there's a lot of things that have been uncovered, right? And now you're having to see these things and like, oh my God, what do I do now? Do I work on this? How do I hide this again? But what I've noticed too is this, it's also uncovered some awesomeness. It's uncovered some people that are absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to give you some real life examples of my world because these are stone cold 1000% true factual things. My clients have been some of the most amazing people on the planet, have reached out to me and said, Jay, I know we can't come to the studio. So part of my job is I own a fitness studio. People come in and work out, blah, blah, blah. I also do some online coaching, have online fitness, nutrition, mindset programs. But for my brick and mortar, my studio here in Palm Desert, California, the people that can't come in and work out, that are just workout peeps, have called me and said, listen, I want you to keep charging my credit card. Even though I can't come in, I know I can't come in. You bring so much value to my life. And I know that I want that studio to be there when I come back, that I want you to keep charging me for my monthly membership. What? Wow. What an unbelievably kind gesture. What an unbelievably thoughtful thing to do. Right. And that's just me on a very personal level. So Lori owns a day spa, but she also does business consulting. She has a giant group of women that she helps grow their businesses, marketing, sales, be better in the business and the spa and the beauty world. And one of her girls was telling her the other day, Lori, one of my clients bought a $5,000 gift card to my spa. She said she knows she can't come in right now, but she knows that this is going to be a challenging time for me because it's a non-essential business. I can't go in. I can't make money for my family. And this client doesn't want me to suffer, doesn't want me to struggle. And she knows she'll use that $5,000 over the course of the year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it may be. But she bought a $5,000 gift card to my spa. Lori's client was blown away. Lori told me, and I'm like, holy, what an unbelievably beautiful gesture for somebody that you care about. Crazy. Guys, this last one's going to blow your face off. This last one is monumental. And I want you to think about what I'm about to say so you can wrap your head around it. So I use a scheduling service for my business, an online booking, If you get emails from me, sometimes they might come from Schedulicity. If you work out at my studio, you go to the Schedulicity app to schedule your fitness classes and everything like that. They're an online booking service. Well, I happen to know the CEO, the founder, the VP, all the high ups at this company on a personal level, personal friends of mine. I use their service, but this is how I know this is true. This is 1000% factual. We just did a happy hour the other night on Saturday night or whatever night it was. And Jerry Natuno, the CEO, the founder, the creator of Schedulicity, was on there, and he played some mandolin and some banjo and some fiddle for us and whatnot. He lives in Bozeman, Montana, but listen to what Schedulicity has done. This is from a big business perspective. Right. This isn't like my client saying, hey, Jay, I want to keep paying my monthly membership or even the $5,000 gift card, which is unbelievable. But what Schedulicity has decided to do, and what they did, and we asked Jerry about this on Saturday night, what they decided to do from day one is Jerry walked in his CFO, his chief financial officer's office, and said, hey, we're no longer charging any of our clients for their service. We're going to give it to them for free. And as a CFO, you can imagine that's like getting slapped over the face with a sledgehammer, right? Let me tell you what that means, guys. That's listen to me when I say this. I'm sorry. That's $2 million a month that they're basically turning off. They're no longer collecting $2 million a month from all of their clients to use their service. Now, don't get it twisted. That's not $2 million in profit. So what that means is Schedulicity still has to pay all of their bills. They still have to pay all their operating expenses. They have an online infrastructure that is massive. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of clients that they have to keep providing for, but they're not bringing any revenue. They're not taking any money from people like me, people like you. If you use online booking for Schedulicity, $2 million a month. And they're not, and I can't even remember the name. I think Jerry said we're doing this until July for now. And then if we have to extend it, we'll extend it. Not only are they doing that, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they have a program called Schedulicity Cares. They give $500 to a practitioner that uses their service to help them grow their business. They've been doing that before this all started, but they're still doing that. You know what they did? They used to do it once a month. Now they doubled down and they're doing it 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they're giving away $500 every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, turned off $2 million in revenue. Let me hit you with this. They just moved into a brand new 20,000 square foot facility that they built from the ground up. Can you imagine what the cost of that was to build a 20,000 square foot facility from the ground up? Over 100 employees, all still getting paid. Nobody laid off, nobody let go. Still paying for that building, still paying for the operating expenses, still making sure their service is at the top of the food chain. While other people in their space, there's a company called Mind Body out there that actually sent their clients a letter the first week or first month or first whatever of this whole extravaganza and said, we're raising our prices. See the difference? See the difference in a lack mentality versus a growth mentality? Schedulicity is willing to walk away from $2 million a month. Not only that, they're accepting new clients. You can start with Schedulicity right now, today, for free. They're not turning people away. They're not saying, oh, we're giving those for free, so you can't join now. They're taking for free. But come on in. Use our services. We want to take care of you, the small business owner. Jerry was saying this. This is what flipped in his head. His daughter is a brand new esthetician. And he was talking to her on the phone when this whole thing went down. And she said, Dad, like, this is before, like, they're in Bozeman, Montana. They were one of the last ones to, like, have to quarantine or whatever, I think. And so she looked at her schedule and said, Dad, like, all of my clients have canceled. Like, I don't have anybody on the book. And it hit Jerry, like, this isn't just my daughter. This is happening to thousands and thousands of hairdressers, of estheticians, of trainers, of yoga instructors, of service-based businesses across the country. He said, it's unacceptable. I have to do something. And not do something. Go in and tell your CFO, hey, we're no longer charging anybody. The CFO said, Jerry, that's $2 million. We got to figure it out. We have to figure out how to do it. That's a deliberate act of awesomeness, guys. That is a stone cold deliberate act of awesomeness that it's never going to hit the news. It's never going to be in the New York Times, not going to be on the Today Show. You know what I mean? That's going to be very, very quiet. Nobody's even going to know. Pure awesomeness. So there's so many beautiful things happening right now in the world, so many opportunities for us to show up and be amazing humans. Do the things like this that change the game for people. Show up, just show up, man. It's so big. I'm showing up now for my clients more than ever. I'm trying to be online with them 24/7, 365. I'm doing Facebook Lives, Facebook trainings, because all I want them to know is that I care about them and that they're not alone. So you don't have to do money stuff. You don't have to walk away from $2 million. You don't have to buy a $5,000 gift card. You don't have to say, hey, my hairdresser. You don't have to keep paying your hairdresser for your monthly appointment or your nail tech or your whatever. You could. If you can, you should. But you don't have to. What you can do is just show up for people in a big time way so that they know they're not alone, and show up for them in a positive way. See, they can get all the negativity they want. That's out there in copious amounts. What there's a lack of right now is the positive, the happy, the beautiful, the stories like this. This is the kind of story that needs to be spread right now because we need it as humans. We need it as a society. So let's do that, guys. Let's be better for each other. Let's deliberately be awesome. Let's deliberately be happy. Let's deliberately spread happiness and awesomeness and kindness and love and generosity. What do you think? I mean, it sounds like a pretty kick-ass thing to me. It sounds like a pretty unbelievable way that we could show up in a time of uncertainty and be very, very certain about who we are and what we stand for. So I just wanted to share that with you, man. I know that there's so much chaos and overwhelm and anxiety out there right now, and I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of your awesomeness. I want to know that if you see this face, if you hear this voice, that there's going to be positivity, awesomeness, happiness, kindness, love, connection coming from it, because that's all I want to be for you right now. So guys, if you love this episode, you know what to do. Share it with a friend, share it with a family member, share it with somebody that needs a little pep, a little lift up, and let's just be better for each other. What do you say? I'm all in. I hope you're all in with me. You know what to do. Share the episode. Go to iTunes. Hit me with a review. I mean, we got time right now, right? You got time to go to iTunes and hit JJ with a little review. Do it. Why not, right? Little acts of kindness. If I can do something for you, you better damn sure let me know, because I'm available. I'm here to help you. Whatever you need, you send me a direct message. You send me a DM, but DM's a direct message. It's the same thing, Jay. I'm trying to be cool and say DMs. I was gonna say slide into my DMs, but I think that has some textual nature I don't even know about. I'm not even sure. But anyway, you know what to do. Email, call me, text me, get a hold of me. If you want a podcast on some topic, let me know. If you want to join one of my free Facebook groups, let me know. It's the Wellness Lab Launchpad. Get in there. There's more of this on a daily basis. I'm doing a live today in the Wellness Lab Launchpad at 3:00. I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to spread love and positivity and awesomeness. Why not be a part of that, man? So if you know anybody who needs that, Wellness Lab Launchpad on Facebook, share this episode, share the podcast. We love you. I'll be here for you. Let me know what you need. All right, guys, keep being awesome. See you soon. Love you. Bye.